If someone asked me whether I'm upset to see Elanga leaving Man United as a supporter of the club, my honest answer would be no. But that's more to do with talent like Alejandro Garnacho and Amad Diallo coming through than anything else. Given how notoriously wank United are at picking up a decent transfer fee, I'll take 15 million quid for this kid all day long. Especially considering we're relying a lot on net spend for this window, as the leeches that are the Glazers still haven't sold the club as anticipated. Elanga is actually in the USA with United on pre-season tour at the minute, but he should be flying back for a medical over the next 24 hours or so. As it turns out, Elanga turned down Everton's advances for him as he felt Sean Dyche's system wouldn't be the right fit for the type of player he is, and that perfectly illustrates what most United supporters already know, which is that Elanga's got a really good head on his shoulders. To not jump at the first opportunity presented to him shows his maturity levels, and by all accounts, there's no one who works harder than him at the training ground. There have been reports that he turns up to Carrington at 4 AM before away games in Europe so that he can squeeze in a gym session before the flight takes off, and that's the sort of mentality which suggests to me that he has a bright future in the game. This is also why interim head coach Ralph Rangnick gave him plenty of minutes at a time when the rest of the squad were downing tools left, right and centre. Aside from a couple of goals against Leeds United and Atletico Madrid, Elanga hasn't done much to write home about for the first team. That being said, he's still only 21 and was the winner of the Jimmy Murphy Young Player of the Year award in 2020, with previous recipients including names like Ryan Giggs, Paul Scholes and Marcus Rashford, just to name a few. So quite clearly, the talent is there. It won't be easy from Elanga's perspective to be permanently departing the club he's been with since he was 12, but it's most certainly a deal that suits all parties. On the international front, he was eligible to represent Sweden, Cameroon or England, but opted for the first option, a decision which has proven to be fruitful as he's already bagged 3 goals in his handful of appearances so far. Moving on to Elanga's style of play, he's a right-footed winger that favours operating on the left flank, but is just as comfortable being used on the right or through the middle. He's incredibly direct in his approach and runs at defenders at every opportunity that he gets, with his quick turn of pace helping him evade tackles and getting into the opposition's final third. When out wide, he's not afraid to cross the ball into the box, even though his final delivery does have plenty of room for improvement. What stands out above all else in this fella's game is his work rate. He'll bust a gut from first minute to last, and is usually the manager's go-to option to press from the front. So regardless of his subpar end product, he won't let the team down in that aspect. Furthermore, he's excellent in the air, which likely stems from the fact that he works with a private coach who focuses purely on explosive movements and jumping high, and I reckon the lad hasn't even shown a fraction of the potential he has at senior level just yet. Overall, I think this is a reliable signing at worst due to Elanga's ability to execute specific tactical instructions, and a monstrous one at best because there's so much more he has to give. I'm sure I speak for all United supporters when I say I wish him nothing but the best moving forward, and I'm delighted he's ended up at Forest under Steve Cooper. As always, I hope you found this video useful. Suggest you check out my Forest playlist in case you've missed any of my recent content for the club, and I'll catch you in the next one, folks. Peace.